As Houston area storm victims rebuild their neighborhoods, homes and businesses, there are many ways to receive help and assistance. Joining us live this morning to talk more about the resources available with Catholic Charities is Cynthia Colbert, President and CEO of the organization. Cynthia, thank you so much for your time this morning.
Good morning, and thank you for having us.
Absolutely. For days now, we've been talking about cleanup, recovery. I want to talk to you this morning about people in need when it comes to food. You know, oftentimes their main priority is to get the work done, but also ensuring they stay healthy is obviously critical here in situations like this.
That is absolutely true, because people may have lost all the food in their refrigerators or their freezers, or they may be out of work for a time due to the storm. So a number of reasons why people may need food. Catholic Charities is offering direct assistance to victims of the flooding, and are taking an online application at catholiccharities.org. Click on disaster assistance, fill out the application, and then we can provide you some gift cards and direct assistance. And then, of course, based on other needs, and as we go forward into disaster response, we'll try to work with the local communities on helping communities to rebuild and helping on case management and, of course, home repairs.
Yeah, you know, food is fuel. Cynthia, I want to ask you, you know, obviously some people still might be without power. I don't want to assume that everybody has a smartphone, so they might not have access to that URL that you're talking about. So when it comes to these food pantries, one, are they open each day? And can people just stop by and take care of registration there on site?
We have food pantries in 3 locations. We don't have one up in the Montgomery County area, but okay. St. Anthony de Padua Catholic Church has a wonderful food pantry. On our website, we'll be listing other resources available for communities where we don't have locations. But if someone is in need of food, they can visit our Pan de Vida food pantry on Jensen Drive in Houston. It's open most days of the week, and we do deliveries or drive-throughs twice a month. The hours are all posted on our website. It's really just information about your name and ID, so we can enter you into our database, because we're a partner of the Houston Food Bank, but we try to provide families with enough food for at least 2 weeks.
Okay, I'm glad we got food squared away. Let's talk about housing. I know the governor was saying the other day he anticipates some 850 homes sustained some sort of damage. We're anticipating that number to be even higher, which means the need for housing is going to be high. Any sort of housing compensation or accommodations?
Well, currently we're what's called the immediate disaster assistance period. So we can provide a few nights of hotel stays if needed. However, we do know that longer term housing may be needed, so we need to work with the local counties and the cities where those needs are and work on long-term recovery. But certainly if someone is in need of shelter immediately, and we can help with a few nights of hotel stays.
What about financial assistance?
That is what we're providing. We figure, you know, if we give you some financial assistance, we're starting at $200 for a family of 4. It goes up from there depending on family size, and that's in the form of gift cards right now. And then if we have to pay for hotel stays or such, we'll do that directly. But and then we're going to just see how the donations come in, because this is right now out of a very small grant that we received for disaster response. So we want to bring forward donations directly to help these communities. So that's the other thing. If people want to volunteer or donate, they can also visit our website to do such. And all the funding goes straight to the families and individuals impacted by the flood.
Yeah, all good information. Cynthia, before I let you go, I want to ask you, you know, one question we get a lot here is, do I have to be Catholic in order to get access to this help? The answer.
Great question. I get it all the time. Yeah. Catholic Charities, we serve out of our faith, but in no way do we limit our services, our employment, or anything else to only Catholics. So we serve, our staff is very diverse, our clients are very diverse, and as long as you're in our 10-county service area and you are impacted by the flood, then our doors are open to you. You can also call for assistance if you don't have access to a computer and can't do the online application. area code 713-526-4611. Tell the receptionist you need disaster assistance, and they'll forward you to the specific number for those caseworkers.
Okay, that's good information, and you'll get to talk to a real person. Well, even better.
They might have to leave a message because we're getting calls now,
Yeah.
but I promise we'll call you back the same day.